G'day fellas, and welcome to a different video. We are playing The Settlers. Now, I've never played The Settlers before. For anybody who hasn't seen any of my videos before, I come from Age of Empires 4, and that's typically what I cover on this channel, but I got a download key for The Settlers, and I figured, you know what, let's give it a try, let's play it. Now, I've already jumped in, I've already played the tutorial. There are a couple basic things, I'll be honest, there's still got quite a bit of work to do for that. Keep in mind, this is a work in progress, but I figured, why not, let's go through a skirmish together, let's talk a little bit about how The Settlers plays out, because I'll be honest with you, I'm still new, I'm still learning, and I think it's important that we're able to learn together. So, we're gonna go play against an AI. We're just gonna pick, I guess we'll just go with the Maru, because, you know, why not? And we're going to jump right in. So typically you're going to spawn in as one of two colors, the blue or the orange. So it looks like I've spawned in the blue, so it should be on the south side. I'm going to talk through what
to the Shire.
Talk through what I understand so far with the game, just to give you a bit of an idea. So you start off with a fair bit of an army, so 15 military units is what you'll have. And so you can see me moving them over there. And you've also got a whole bunch of workers as well. So you can see I've got 12 workers. So the main resources that I've got stone and I've got logs or lumber. And so I'm just going to start by putting down a lumber camp. I'm going to rotate it just so I've got my road heading towards the main warehouse. So I want that as close as possible. I don't want it too close though, because I need to have lots of roads in here. And by the same token, I'm going to have my sawmill nice and close, so that's going to be able to collect logs, and then at the same time, it's going to be chopping them up. So keep in mind, I haven't got a lot of hours played in this game, so I think I'm up to about like 1 or 2 hours. So it's really not a lot. So I'm still learning, and I don't really know the intricacies of this stuff just yet, and really how it works. But at this point in time, what I understand, and these are only my first impressions, is that I've got to get logs out. That's really important. I also want to put up a quarry as well, so I'm going to do that. And then I also want to get a couple of residences out. So these residences are going to allow me to increase the amount of people that can stay in my city. So we'll draw up some roads like that, get them all connected, get up a road over here as well. And what we're going to do is, so I don't know how to find idols. You can see it says I've got idols there, but there is an enemy out here on this map, so we're going to go and do a little bit of exploring. We can do a bit of harassment as well for them, which might be a good idea. So we might send our ranged units over to do that. That's probably going to be our best bet. So there's 3 different types of units that you start out with. So I think you've got these two different types. Then you've got these guys, which are the ranged ones. So obviously you always want to go the ranged ones. They're the easiest to micro, the coolest ones. And yeah, that's essentially it. So now that we've started out, we've got our quarry down. That's going to begin producing our stones. We've got our sawmill. We've got our logging camp that's down. And we're expanding with our residences. So we are on the way to getting a nice little bit of an income here. So the primary thing that we are going to be doing now is we need to begin training military, right? Because we need to get more forces. Now, obviously, we start off with a small amount of forces. You can see them out here. We'll also send out one of our... I think we'll just find this guy here. He's sleeping. So there's a little bit of a mechanic where you have to find, or you locate these... they're like a natural landmark, and then it enables you to collect them, and it works towards achieving something in the game. I'm still yet to determine or discover what that is. And now, with these guys, I'm going to send them out. So these guys are going to survey, so find underground veins by sending your engineers. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to make sure that I've got troops nearby as well. I just want to make sure that I can defend these. And I should have one on the same side as well over here, which I do. So I'm going to survey the ground that's out there. In fact, we might actually send our troops over on that side instead, because we've discovered the enemy. So hopefully we should be able to sneak in and be able to take out a couple of this. You can see that they're doing the same thing. They're surveying. Now we're going up against the AI. Remember that. So we're going to kill the first one. Now, I think he's only got 12 of these, so we've just killed, like, 2 of them. So that's a pretty decent opening right there. But at the same time, we don't want to lose ours, so we're bringing ours over this way as well. Now, I don't know exactly how it works with regard to... oh, gosh. Look how many... He's, like, extending out this way. I feel like I'm just, like, at a massive advantage. I guess this is just the AI not being good. So he's extending his land out towards this direction. I think I should probably do the same thing. So you grab these little dudes here, which are the engineers, and then you're just going to hit extend land like that, and then they're going to come out. So we'll just extend land. It looks like they're all extending. Yeah, it's like they're all going out to do it right now. So I guess that because they've got no other tasks, that's what they're going to be doing right now. So we're just going to keep hitting them. I don't actually know how to get more engineers. Oh, you can... Here we go. Oh, press... They're capable of exploring landmarks, claiming new territory, and surveying for resources. So left-click /F3 selects the nearest idle engineer. And then the up arrow and left-click adds the nearest... I don't know how it works. So I'm just going to try... What was it? Like the middle mouse button? No, F3. Let's try that. There we go. Oh, okay. It worked. Alright. So that little dude's going to... Cool. Look out. They kind of look a little bit fat as well. Look at them. Okay, so we found resources. Okay, perfect. So this is what we wanted. So we've got... I think that's coal. That we've found. So I'm just going to fall back over on this side. Now, I think we need to continue expanding out in this direction. And you might be wondering, okay, why do you need coal, Drongo? What's the big deal with coal? So I mentioned earlier that we want to make more military units. For us to do that, we're going to need these special tools. We're going to need bows, we're going to need swords, we're going to need axes. And we can't actually do that unless we've got coal. So there's a whole process to it that I'm familiar with. So we've got the coal here. So we're going to go put the coal mine out there. And then that's going to turn, or be turned into, at the furnace, into, well, I think it's, hold on, that's the coal mine. And then it turns it into, I don't know what it turns it into. Turns it into more coal. But essentially, it turns it into the bows, which is what you need to be able to mass it up. At least that's my understanding. I'm still not 100% sure exactly how it works. I'm going to hit F3 again. No idle engineers, look at that. So we're not going to search here anymore. Just because we've already found coal over here. So I think we probably just want to continue expanding up in this direction like that.
Light like a feather.
So I think if I just like, please, oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. So if I just, I want to tell them to like all focus up here because you can see I've got them all down here at the moment. Like I need them all to focus up on this area because I don't think I can just, wait, can I like just go and claim some random area out here? Can I just go claim that? Because I don't know exactly how this works. And this dude's still like popping off over here. If I build, can I just build like a coal mine? Yeah, I think it needs to be within my territory. Yeah, you can see right there. It needs to be within my territory. It won't let me build it unless it's nearby to the coal mine. And that's what my my enemy was attempting to do. You could see he was expanding out earlier. But let's press F3. So we've got no idle engineers. So at this point, we're stacking up our stone. We're stacking up our wood or our logs. We might add just a few more residences in. So I'm going to just pop in, I reckon, oh, look at that. What's that, like a little bridge or something? That's so cool. Okay, so I'm just going to put them in like that. Now, I could put them back to back, but you know what? They get a nice little bridge. We'll give it to them. We'll put that road in there as well. Roads in this game work a little bit weird. I don't know exactly how to make it work. Okay, it looks like we're managing to get up pretty close now. So I think we want to make another warehouse up here just to avoid having to walk all that distance. Because to build a warehouse, I think it's pretty cheap. So the warehouse is only 7 and 7, so that's not too bad. So we could like very easily get one down here. All residences have been inhabited, so you can see we're now making more residences. But I don't know whether we have to allocate engineers out to it. That's the thing. We also have carriers. And it says that they're idle, like the ZZ says that they're idle, but I don't know what to do with them. All I know is the engineers are the cool ones. That's these bad boys right here. So I'm going to just build a warehouse. I don't know. Let's just build a warehouse right there. And then we'll also build a coal mine. I don't know why we can't build it on top of it. Okay, these guys are very intent on like expanding out this territory. Oh, I just changed the camera. Oh, there we go. That's a cool way to change camera, actually. Let's get you guys over there.
Landmark completed.
Okay, landmark has been complete. So that's this dude up here. So he's managed to do something. I don't know. As I said, I don't know exactly what it is that he's done or what he's achieved up here. This is a stash of valuable goods. The bandits must have hidden here. So it's been completed. So I guess we've just picked that up. But these are our carriers. So our carriers are coming out now, and you can see that these little dudes are idle because they don't have the wood needed yet to construct it. So I think the carriers are just kind of like NPCs. That's probably the best way to think about them. But we've expanded out all the way out over to here now. And we've got our military forces that are just protecting this. I wonder if we're able to build this this coal mine. Oh, there we go. We've got the coal mine down. Coal mine is down. So we're going to need to have 6 logs out here and then 3 people. And then we'll do a road in between these 2 as well. Let's go to there. And now we also want a furnace, I think it was. So we've got the coal. We don't have the iron, right? I think we've just got... Yeah, this is not iron. This is just coal. And then the furnace. So we'll make sure that the furnace is on the road on the way back. Let's go like that. That'll do. And then we've got a blacksmith as well. So we can put the blacksmith out here, I guess. Maybe we can put it a little bit closer into town. So put it right there. And now we're going to put a dirt road around it like that. Now, keep in mind, my opponent is you know, doing things at the same time. I don't know exactly what my opponent is up to at this point in time. I mean, that's something that we could go do. We could go scout them. But one thing to note is that, like, what I'm trying to do is basically expand as quickly as possible. I've gone and found the resources as quickly as I can. I can't make those bows unless I have this coal. So well, what are you doing? What's that? That's still coal, right? Or is that iron? That actually might be iron. Yeah, that's iron. So, fuck yeah. Like, let's get on that shit. Yo, fellas, get up over here. Expand out here, bro.
I love
That's the good shit. Look at this guy. What a fucking happy camper. All right, so we're going to go scout out our enemies. We're going to see exactly what they're up to. We're going to do an attack move. I think it's, yeah, control and then right-click. So we're not sending everybody. We're just sending a few. We don't have an outpost up just yet. But yeah, I've sort of been like theorizing because this game is going to be a PvP. It's player versus player. I think we're just playing against AI at the moment. But I suspect it's going to get to the point where you've got competitive players playing this game. Is it going to replace Age of Empires 4? Look, probably. I mean, it could. Who knows? It's always difficult to know. But I mean, graphically, looks pretty decent, I would say. But I definitely don't think it would replace AoE 4 on my channel. But definitely seems like a cool game. It's always nice to have more than one game that you can play. So we've got that warehouse up now. We're looking to have that mine. We need... Yo, can we get some guys over on here?
Is there something to do?
Enemy in sight. So we'll have a look what they're doing. He's dropping down a warehouse as well, it looks like. So multiple warehouses getting dropped down. We're going to focus down his units. We've got some melees. It looks like he's putting up a tower. I think that is. We've got a bit of line of sight here. I don't actually know what these buildings are.
Anything else?
I'm just going to be careful. I want to avoid getting into a fight.
Of course.
You can see we are scouting around. Hostile encounter. Well, thank you very much for telling me that.
Duty calls.
It's nice that it actually rung out to me. I think this is the other civilization. I don't really recognize the buildings. Man, doesn't it look beautiful though? I love the way that the roads all work and come around like that.
Moving out.
So as I mentioned before, I'd never played the Settlers games before, so I don't know what they're like. But I did actually see the Settlers. It was the like the trailer for it, and a lot of people. It was the most recent one. Don't worry. We're running because he's got the ranged units. So I think they're crossbows as well. So I saw the trailer for it, and a lot of the comments on it were quite negative. And
What's up?
I couldn't really, perceive why that was, just simply because I never actually played the original games. So I don't know what the Settlers was about originally. So I'm sort of coming into this with an open mind, is probably the best way to say it. I'm just trying my best to enjoy it, and I gotta be honest, it's not too bad. It's very relaxing. It feels a bit more city building than combat orientated, but I suspect that would change. As soon as you enter into that PvP environment, it's obviously going to be a little bit more combat orientated. But in the early game or in the early phases, I mean, realistically, you're quite restricted on what you can actually do. I mean, I can put down, so I've got a tower or a bastion, which I can put down in the early game, and you can probably use that for defensive purposes, but that's about it. It doesn't really give you many other options. To go on the offense is essentially what I'm saying. So if you want to get on the offense, you're going to need to come out here. You're going to need to look to expand out to this, grab that coal, and then, or grab that iron. We got iron, right? Or what is that? That's coal. Yeah, coal. So we got the coal. What are the issues? There's an issue here. Interrupted. More goods are needed. Oh, shit. So we do need coal and we need iron. So we need both of them. So we're going to have to put that down and prioritize it. So let's get that iron mine down. There we go. So that's good to know. So you need both of them, because I haven't got up to this stage before. I was before when I was playing, I was just like, trying my best just to work out what I actually needed to do. And, you know, I was like rushing multiple sawmills and I'm like going ham. And then it just, I was like, well, I don't need all this extra wood and all this, you know, stuff. Like I need to tech. I feel like teching is the most important thing to do. And look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love the way that it connects them. I mean, I don't really know what it does. Is it meant to be like a bridge or something across to the other residences? This is pretty cool though. Pretty nifty. But, yeah, let's continue going. So you guys come over here. That's 2 people, 3 people. You're making the road. I'll permit it. But I think a lot of this is AI that is going to be determining how these things get built. And I think it's going to be important that you are keeping track of your engineers throughout this game. They're the more important little fellas. So we're looking for those. The majority of them are going to be over here building these defensive infrastructures, which I did put down. Probably a bad idea to be putting it down on the quite literally the opposite side of the base. But we can go and push in. The issue is, though, that my opponent has spawned with the same amount of units that I've got. So if we look to do any sort of attack, they're just going to be able having the same amount of units. We can obviously pick off their engineers, but you know, it's one of those things that's a little bit difficult. Hey, what's going on here? Why aren't you guys building this? Oh, we don't have. We need 6 planks. Oh, and wait. So is it because there's? We built all this, right? Like, maybe we have to extend a road out from here all the way to there. Like that. Maybe that's what we need to do to get more planks over here. Oh, I think we need donkeys in between it, or like trade carts in between. I remember reading about that. It said something like, train donkeys so that your warehouses have got, like, even stuff. So how do we get donkeys? Coachmaker, potentially? Recruits. I mean, that looks like a horse, but it could be a donkey. Well, let's put this bad boy down. I reckon we put it down right there in the front of the base, because we should have plenty of engineers around. So here's the towers. So we've got 2 towers up. So we've got one that is the tower. So no bastions. Cast a heal to recover health of your units. So there are healers in this game. You can actually train them through the shrine. But I suspect, or if I recall correctly, you do. You may need something. Actually, you know what? Let's put a shrine down. God, that's huge, isn't it? Look at that. Let's put it down right there. We'll put a dirt road. So I think it needs to be at this little front where the entrance is like that. What other options have we got in here? A training ground. Oh yeah, so this one you need those weapons. This one here you need like you've got like weird currencies. I don't know exactly. And then you've got research in here. All right, let's get this down as well, because I'm still going through the early stages of this game. I really have no clue on what these are, and we might actually be ruining our economy right now, because we're meant to have what is it, the sawmill with the logging camp that's right here. But you can see it looks like the logging camp is actually falling down a little bit on its efficiency. So if actually, is it though? Oh yeah, over there's 3 stars. So maybe let's delete that. And let's put it in a different position. Let's go, and we'll put, I think it was the training ground, right? So maybe we'll go up here on the road in. I mean, we're kind of like making it a little bit tight. Okay. Did that go off? Yeah, that went off, right? Okay, and then we can put down like, we could put down a new not a new sawmill, but a new logging camp later if we need to. Now, how are we going back over on this western front? We're still waiting for those logs. Okay, here they come. This is it. Like, you can see them coming in. This is the delay that it's been, like, just simply because we didn't have this road in between. So it's obviously you're gonna go faster on a road than without a road. But it makes a lot of sense, the delay there. So now hopefully that should take us up to 2. That would be 3. Okay, or they actually produce before they need to get the full amount. That's cool to see. And then finally the 6. Wait, it's bringing in stone as well? Oh, they need stone. Okay. So we're maxed out now. That should be able to start getting built. Then we should be able to, once that gets iron as well as coal. Now, hold on. Do we need to put that through a furnace? I think that it should automatically go through the furnace. Oh, okay. So the furnace turns both of these into iron. So you need like 2 coal mines, right? Am I doing that right? We'll chuck a few more residences down here. I don't actually know what the purposes of the residences are. Like, I know that they increase your population numbers here. but I don't know exactly how that works yet. So population is available for being used as carriers, engineers, or units. Residents increase maximum living space. So I currently have 7 residences. They're those little huts. But we don't have any more than that yet, so we're going to add these 2 more down. Now, how do we go with this? So this is the coachmaker. So it trains carriers to become advanced. So we need a horse, or we need a donkey. How do we get those? Coachmaker. We already have the coachmaker. Is there like a resource? I've seen on the map, so there are resources which are like berries. You get, yeah, little weird things like, not... Let's see what we can find. I'm pretty sure it was out over this side. Yeah, here. So you get berries, and they're regrowing. So do you potentially get horses? It's a little bit like Civilization. If you've ever played Civ, it could be like that. I don't know. Where do you get horses from or donkeys from? Unless maybe you make them? But surely that's not permitted. What else do we have? So this is the training ground. So you can see here, where do we get a fucking sword from? Oh shit. We're probably creating swords. Yeah, don't worry about that. We're creating bows, bro. That's what we're creating. So we've got a sword. So now that we've got a sword, we can actually train this bad boy right here. So that's going to recruit it. And I think it like takes from the population here. And then we've got the healers as well. So it needs 30, whatever that is. What's that black thing? Is it this? The gems? It looks like gem, right? Yeah, with gems. Recruit ritualists with gems. So I think those come out of a mine. We saw over here that he was mining something. It looked like it could have been gold potentially. So this is working. This is working. So they're taking that in. We've got some residences nearby. Hopefully people will move in. I'm thinking back to like Banished. But now we've got our first bow coming in. So that's from the blacksmith. A little bit weird to have a bow from a blacksmith, but I guess for balance purposes it makes sense. And then so we'll go for... hey, I've got a bow. What you talking about? It says I don't have a bow. I have a bow, mate. And so we've got a couple idols now.
I can get it done.
So another thing that like I've noted with this game is you don't really notice when you've got idols. So I guess we'll just like expand our territory. I don't actually know. I mean, expanding your territory allows you to create more buildings, right? So
can I carry more?
Like that's about it.
Hard work is good work.
And then
I'm already en route.
oh, you know what we can do? We can add in, I've seen like fishing. So it's like, I think it's one of the basic things that you can do. Yeah, over here. So food. I don't know how the hell food works in this game, but it's probably a good idea to get our little dudes some food. That's only 2 stars. So I think we probably want to expand down here before we actually do it. Let's find a couple more because we might potentially, yeah. Here we go. Let's get you. You can come down here as well. So these guys are going to expand out a little bit closer. So I'm just using the hotkeys there. You'll see there are hotkeys down here. And so that's what I'm using. Using the hotkeys and expanding the territory with that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's this? Oh, are these just like... These aren't... Yeah, can we turn you guys into donkeys? Where do I get the donkeys from? Alright, so we're continuing to expand our territory forward. And that is going to enable us, if we wanted to, we could build... Wait, could we just build, like, bastions? So this is a health-focused one, so I'm just going to plonk that down right there. But, like, there's nothing that would stop us from just, like, towering up the entire map. We'd be turtling like madmen. Okay, so here are our units that we had earlier. So I can get a couple more of these guys out. I can bring them over here. Can I rally them over here? So these are the first units I've ever made. It doesn't look like it's got a rally point. It does have a rally point, but I don't know how to set it. Oh, here. Just click to set a rally point. So you have to be very specific with it. Like right here. This is our front. This is the western front. Oh, you excuse me, mate. And so we got our little workers coming out, or our little carriers, I think they're called. Probably gonna need to get a couple more residences out. So I think we might drop those guys down as well. Just keep them on the road here. I like it. It just makes sense, right? Not enough resources. What do they cost? Oh, they cost stone. Should we be getting... Maybe we should be getting more stone mines then. We've got one already. So let's get a second one. Quarry gonna come down. Dude, look at the fucking donkeys, man. Donkeys are going ham right now. All right, so we'll add in a second quarry because we're falling behind on that. We got the 2. We're just going to keep... I think we need to start making more training grounds, actually. A tool maker. Oh, gosh, we got tools in this game. Do you guys remember in Banished ever having, like, the tool shortage? Oh, my lord. There was just a point, like, you'd get 7 hours into the game, and then everyone would just run out of tools. And it was like, you'd have, like, 55 tool makers, and they would all just... training ground. We don't have enough stone, do we? Yeah, we're out of stone. Plus, we used it all on bloody towers, mate. 5 stone. Oh, my god, we don't have enough stone for that either. Alright, so I think we should probably start poking the bear, or at least seeing what we can achieve by poking the bear. I suspect we're probably going to lose. Lose our forces. But keep in mind, we have made forces at this point. It trained 2 at a time. Oh, that's legit, man. So, I don't actually know how it works. I just know that you have a recruitment queue. That is everything. So let's attack move those guys out there. They're going to run out slowly. We got the more residences coming in. Second quarry slowly going up. It is... Oh, that was a weird bug that just happened there. I'm not sure exactly. Bit of a graphical glitch. Obviously, we're still in closed beta at this point. But, yeah, now moving forward. Yeah, here you can see, so the gold. And it looks like he's got unlimited stone as well. So, I think this stone down here... Yeah, this stone isn't limited. So, you've got, like, stone boulders. And you can see that that's sitting at 32. That's not representative of this number here. It's, like, it's a little bit weird. I don't know exactly how it comes out. But it's not the same. It's got a lot more stone than that. Enemy in sight. A couple of engineers out. How many engineers have we got? I don't even know how many engineers we've got. Or how to check.
On patrol.
Alright, so we're just going to sneak up. Oh, he's got some units and shit. Alright, so we're gonna snipe at the back. We're going to pull this one back because it's getting focused down.
I think I'm hurt.
Alright, there we go. We're pretty decent in numbers, but we've got no healers. That's the thing. I've tried animation cancelling already. Doesn't work. They have already fixed it. That's a lot of units. I feel like that's going to destroy us. Can we just kite these around? We could probably just kite these around. Yeah, this is the high level tactics right here. Yeah, they didn't know this was going to happen.
Our army is
Just keep focusing them down. We don't have a lot of units though at this point. Where's the healer? I wish I knew. Actually, can we send them back to the tower? That's got the heals on it, right?
We're prepared.
See, this is why the range units are so good, because you can kite with them. They're actually not that good at kiting, though, if I'm honest. So we should have, yeah, these guys down here. These guys are... Alright, let's quickly train some more units. Oh, my lord.
Enemy in sight.
Alright, we've got an outpost back here as well. So, the outpost should be able to defend...
My body hurts.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, lady. You've just been in a war. I love the yelling, actually. It's quite good. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, no, that was the enemy.
Enemy in sight. Rest.
Okay, so we've drawn them out at this point. Now, there are siege weapons that you can get in this game. You got to make them through a different building. I think it's through this one here. So those are siege weapons, but I don't know how to make them. Okay, outpost, do your thing. Bastion. Damn, do you see that? It's like shoots out a missile. Easy. Heal.
Ready to serve.
Did that just heal everyone up to max? That guy died for the cause when he didn't have to? That's pretty decent. That's on a cooldown as well. So you've definitely got the defender's advantage in this game. Like, I don't see... Like, there is no way you're going to be able to attack your... I mean, you're going to be able to raid and stuff like that. But any sort of early force... Like, if you're able to sway the battle that much, that early, with just a single heal... Like, that's... There's a significant defender's advantage. What's going on here? Just keep making more of these, please. Send them out, fellas. Territory is expanding. There you go. We're expanding our territory. Growing bigger every day.
The
all right.
envoys asked me to wait right here.
All right. Well, yeah, you just keep doing your thing. So we're going to put down the fisherman hut. Now, I reckon we just drop down 2 of these because we're starting to get pretty big. You can see these guys are 3-star or 3 out of 3. So what am I talking about when I say that? So you see, like, back here, it's 2 out of 3 stars, whereas this is 3 stars, so it's more efficient. At least that's how I perceive it, or what I perceive it to mean. So we'll connect these bad boys up to the road. Let's get you guys connected. Wonderful. All right, let's see how you guys were doing.
On patrol.
All right, we've got some more forces back here.
Duty calls.
It looks like those are outposts on the front line there, but we don't have siege, so it would be very difficult for us to challenge those. Yeah, those are outposts, bro.
Received.
Enemy in sight.
Duty calls.
So we just like, we have to go around
Duty
them.
calls. On patrol.
See you, mate. Boom.
Duty calls.
That's a headshot. That was a headshot.
Moving out. Of course.
Okay. So
Duty calls.
we can begin sieging down these. Oh my, what the fuck is that?
Of course. Duty calls.
Is that like a special... It's a special thing that you can use. Cast a heal to recover health of your units. Bro, that is not a heal. That is fucking... Look at that. It's... That's tainted love right there. That's acid. It is raining down acid. Okay, we're going to come back in. So now we're going to begin sieging it down. Now, I don't know what the wind condition is. Like, whether we've got to siege down the warehouse. I would suspect that it probably is. You can see, I think these are residences in here. I don't see any military units out for him. Maybe, do we just go straight for the warehouses? Alright, are we still making units back here?
Enemy in sight. Our army is under attack.
Whoa. No, don't fuck with that. Don't go near that, please. Oh, there's a couple units there.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, mate, get out of here.
Moving out.
Alright, so...
Enemy in sight.
Oh, he's got a farm. Oh, we didn't make any farms this game. Maybe we should make a farm. Alright, you guys, you're making farms. Food? So, a farm? So, we'll chuck this bad boy down right here. That's our farm. A windmill on the other side. And then a bakery. You guys put those roads down, right? Where are those roads? I thought we put these... Maybe we should put down a gravel road. That sounds expensive. Okay, we are sieging this down. So that's good to know. He hasn't stopped us yet. Now, I feel like even though we're sitting at 32 minutes right now in the video, and I've probably been playing this game for like 30 minutes now, I still feel like I've rushed my enemy. Like, I haven't given him a good chance to build up at this point. To be honest, I really don't know what I'm doing. I just went straight for units, and you can see, like, I've only been making units. That's all I've done. That's all I will continue to do. I don't know exactly what's happening here with the recruitment queue either. All of our residences have been filled up, so I think we might need a few more residences before we can get any more of those archers out. So I think we add in some of those. So let's get one here, we'll get one there, we'll get one there. Maybe one over here. I don't like that you can build residences on dirt roads. Oh, victory! Okay, there you go. So that was what I had to do. You have to kill the warehouse of your opponent. It's basically like the town center. So I was going up against the Alari. Yeah, I mean, that's it. You can see I had much more military. I had 35 military, dude. I was popping off. So the AI obviously got a way to come yet when it comes to sort of rushing them down. I don't think I got any rewards apart from some XP. But that's it. That is the first game. That's the first one I've played through all the way through for the Settlers. So if you're watching this one on YouTube, check out the Settlers. I'll leave a link in the description. Seems like a pretty cool game. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes from here. And yeah, if you're keen to see more Settlers content, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to pull it through. But keep in mind, we are predominantly Age of Empires 4, at least at the moment. But who knows what the future holds. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.